Right, I'm not actually doing any printing at the moment. I'm using Raspberry Pi 3B. This is Quality Ender 5 Plus. I have some LED strips on this bar that goes across here. That's at the front of us here, which is sort of at the front. I just want to show you I do have this OctoPrint plugin LED light. You might see that. So let's go back here. Let's turn this on and off. See, that's it turned off. I'll turn my big light off. Okay, let me scroll in this. I won't go full screen because then you won't really see it all. I'll have this light bulb sort of image up here. Click that. Turns on. Turns off. And this camera, Pi camera I have, it does have infrared on. You might hear it click in the background. I'll turn it on and off. So it is able to see in the dark. Well, let's call it see in the dark. Okay, that's the view from my camera. But one problem with this is that the only control I really have of this light is this. Now I can use my phone, mobile phone, to also click this image here. Right, I've rebooted in OctoPi. As I say, that light bulb up there for the light is not shown because I've disabled it, and it says maintainer some help. Let me do later. Okay, because I might want to help. Let's go there, that spanner up there to get the settings. See if I've got it down here. Enclosure Plugin, there we are. Configure all outputs, blah 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 blah. Press UI button. UI is a user interface button, or automatic events or alarms, and inputs. I will want inputs from a switch and then an output. And there seems to be advanced options here. So that's the putty plugin, I think. Use sudo. That's a Linux, sorry, it's not a Linux command. It's a super user. I can't remember what the other letters stand for. NeoPixel. Filament change code there. So I might, if I want to do filament change using this method, I'll have to probably change that. Use board pin numbers instead of BCM pin number. Well, BCM doesn't mean anything to me, to be honest with you. Use board number. I think that is something I would want to do. Let me go back here. So I'm going to click on Add Output. Regular input output. I think that's what I want. This is the very first time I've used this. Output label. I'm going to call it, oops, when I get the thing right, main main light ID 1. I think that's okay. So I'm going to change this to 7 because that's the number I had for the light, OctoPrint light. If you plan to use a physical input button and want to hide the button from enclosure tab, click that. Yes, I want to have a shortcut. Let's save that. This is the very first time I've tried this. I've got something up here. Main light off. That turns it on. Nothing. And obviously I am presumably controlling it there on and off, but it's not having any impact.